So it's been quite a while since I've left Southern California for an adventure, but tonight we're gonna change that. Let's go. We're headed to the mountains. So that was a long drive. Drove for over 6 hours. Finally made it up here, but we'll show you what that looks like tomorrow. For now, good night. Good morning from the beautiful Eastern Sierra. This is where I slept last night, and it's just an absolute beauty to behold. So I actually camped here last year, and the first thing that I noticed that was different is this fire ring right here. I did not build that was already here. So today we're actually going to be exploring the abandoned mining town of Bodie, California. It's actually just right across on the other side of that lake. And what's interesting about it is it was a silver and gold mine town that just kind of sprung up out of nowhere after some prospectors found gold. And what's interesting is it went up so fast and then it deteriorated so quickly because it was a quick boom. Everyone got in, set up their temporary permanent structures, and then as soon as they had like a whiff of the gold going out, they just moved on to the next vein, the next gold vein. So we're going to be going over there to explore that today, and I'm also hoping to catch the sunset in Yosemite, because on the other side of these mountains over here is Yosemite, and it's the eastern gate. I've never been through the eastern gate, so I think it's still open. We're going to see if we can get through it, but right now, we are headed to Bodie. This church is one of the first buildings that you come across when exploring the town of Bodie. It's such an interesting thing to see something like this built out in the high elevation of the Sierra Nevada. It shows that religion was something important to them, and a place where they would go and all gather. But now it just sits still, rattling in the cold quiet of the relentless winds, with echoes of the past. This was a place where hopes and dreams of a better life once thrived, where people lived and woke up every day to go to work in the cold and dark mines, often risking unseen and unknown dangers to maybe someday make their possible fortune. This place is so creepy. Wow, it's all just open to explore. You just see the original paint, fabric, everything is still here. It is creepy. Something that I don't know if I can convey through the camera is that there's a constant wind here that rattles through all of the old buildings, and it just makes the creepiest noise. I'll see if I can capture it, but everything's rattling and it's just has this abandoned, creepy feeling. This is a creepy old mirror. The people that lived up here had to be extremely resilient, embracing harsh winters and exposure, and making do with what they could for construction materials. You'll often see unconventional things used all over the place. The town earned an extremely harsh reputation for corruption, a place of debauchery, and a haven for outlaws to hang out due to its remote nature. This really feels like the Wild West out here. For as big as this town is, it actually used to be even bigger, but a fire that burned down in June of 1932 took much of the town, leaving what remains today. Okay, so I think that's enough of Bodie for one day, and now we're gonna head back and make our way over and through Yosemite. So here are my thoughts on Bodie. Very cold, very high up, very windy. I can't believe that people would just stay here during the winter and mine that gold. But it just goes to show you, with a little bit of gold and a lot of determination, you too can build a town like Bodie. Well, it's past sunset, but we made it to Yosemite, and it's still beautiful. Oh, every time I come here, it's incredible. That is El Capitan, and it is huge. Wow. Well, I think that was a good ending to a long and busy day. And if you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and check out this next video over here, where I climb a very beautiful and sacred mountain. I'll see you over there.